What's up, guys? Welcome back to this video. Today I will be telling you the story about how these two girls trapped me in a corner during a swim practice, and I climbed on top of the cupboard. So yeah, I know you've guys been wanting a story time, so here you go and have a story time. Hope you enjoy this absolute story and the Among Us background, because that's fun and all. Alright, anyway, so let's get into the video here. Alright. So anyway, after school all last year, I'd swim, right? Because I'm a swimmer. I had swim today at 8:30. That's fucking early. I had a swim meet last night. Yeah, all these swim things. So yeah, basically I did swim last year as well. And yeah, we would meet after school, so we would wait in the schoolrooms. It was the ISS room we met in. So yeah, there was some cupboards in there. Anyway, alright, here. I'm bad at telling stories. I don't know if you can tell this, but yeah. So yeah, there are these two girls that I knew in my classes, right? They were low-key kind of weird. I'm not to name names or anything. Or were they weird? Were they not weird? Am I just saying they're weird? I don't know. For the purpose of the story, I'll name them Karen 1 and Karen 2. Or I don't fucking know. Alright, their name are The People for now on, alright? There we go. So yeah, absolute psychopaths of people. They always try to touch my hair. That probably goes against some laws. But yeah. So anyway, this one specific day, they were trying to touch my hair like an absolute weirdo, because apparently I have very soft hair. And you can ask Cookie, he simps for my hair. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sus. Anyway. So yeah. I was trying to go around the room trying to get my hair not touched, because that's just uncomfortable and no one wants your hair touched, right? Can you agree with this? So yeah, a couple of times I hid under the sink, I think, but one of these times it was this corner, right? You couldn't see it from the door or anywhere, so I went and hid behind the corner. But sadly, they saw me go there, so yeah, they knew where I was, so that was just bad. I was not vibing with this predicament here. So yeah, I was hiding in the corner, what am I going to do? And then they pull up, right, and they're like, ha, we caught ya. So I was ducking, I was bobbing and weaving, so they pulled up a desk, and then one of them sat on top of the desk, and then one of them put all their bags and stuff on it, and it was under the desk, so I couldn't leave. It was torture, and I couldn't leave. Alright, so now, let's think here. These two people were trapping me in the corner of a room in two cupboards in school, and trying to touch my hair, and I couldn't escape, right? It was just not good vibes. Absolutely not vibing with this situation whatsoever. Wouldn't try it. Alright, so yeah, so I saw, hey, I got that upper body strength from swim. I'm just gonna flex how good I'm at swimming. Alright. Anyway, yeah, alright. No. So I was oh, I know what I gotta do. So I grabbed onto the two shelves, because it was a corner, so there's two of them, right? So I grabbed on, I pulled myself up, and then I started crawling around on the top of the shelves. They're what the hell is happening? And then oh, yeah, I was just climbing on top of the shelves like an absolute psychopath of a person. I know. I am very weird like that sometimes. I know. Yeah. So, I was climbing around on top of the shelves, right? So then, I was up there trying to escape, right? Mission Impossible-ing this stuff, dun 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 dun. Yeah, I was doing that stuff, right? Army crawling. One of them had stolen my coat, right? It was winter, because swim's a winter sport, or a fall sport. Pretty sure it's a winter sport. I'm doing it right now. I'd assume so. It's almost spring. Anyway, that's not part of the story. I go on side tangents a lot. I don't know if you could tell. But yeah. So I was when I was army crawling, Mission Impossible, that place, they stole my coat, right? And then they went and hid it. I was oh, where'd my coat go? Oh, fuck. And then they came back without my coat. Let me tell you, I did no longer have a coat. Kind of getting worried, because I don't like my stuff stolen. I don't know what your life is like. I don't know if you like getting your stuff stolen, but my stuff got stolen. My coat's gone, right? So I asked him. I said, "Hey yo, can I get my coat back, and can you stop touching my hair, alright? In hindsight, I probably should have, like, went and, like, told, like, one of the people in charge of the school or something. But the coach didn't get there for, like, a whole hour. Yeah. Just not good. Not good. I was the only boy on that swim team. From my school, at least. There was another school combined with us for some reason. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. So I asked them, said, hey, where is my coat? They said, in the girls' locker. I was like, in the girls' bathroom or whatever. I was like, wait, what the fuck? What the hell, man? What do you mean? What do you mean? So, yeah. So then I was like, oh, shit, my coat is... I no longer have my coat, first of all. Second of all, I'm army crawling on top of a cabinet. And third of all, my coat was in the girls' bathroom. I'm just not vibing with going into the girls' bathroom, you know? Before school, after school, just none of the time whatsoever. Period. Zip. Nada. So, yeah. I was like, oh no, what do I do? So I jumped down, ran out of the room before they even saw what was coming. I was going so fast. I was like quicksilvering this stuff, right? You know? I don't know. If you're a Marvel fan, you get that. If you're not, if you're one of those DC losers, I was being the Flash, essentially. Why am I talking? You know who they are. Who am I kidding? Anyway, yeah, so, like, I was, like, in the hall, and I was like, oh, shoot. They're probably gonna follow me. And, like, I don't have my coat. I left my backpack and stuff in my room, so they're probably gonna take that. I was just like, oh, this is not a good situation whatsoever, right? So then, I was like, well, I guess I gotta get my coat back. So I walked over to there. Then I found like one, like, it was like, this is not the principal. It's not even the vice principal, but he's like one of the people in charge of, like, maybe like the third in command. I have no clue what he is, but like he's something like that. So I said, hey, these people are harassing the fuck out of me, and they stole my coat and put it in the girls' bathroom. Can you go get it? And he said, no. Like, so he got the janitor. I don't know why, but yeah, this is kind of just a whole stupid thing that happened. I could have just gotten it myself, yes, but anyway, they got the janitor. So yeah, I got my coat back, but then I went back to the room, right? He didn't follow me. I don't know why. He probably should have, because then my backpack was gone. And where was it? Of course it was being guarded. It was weird as fuck. Anyway, the LaSalle people got here. I was like, hey, I got the boys here. The boys are now here. I am no longer being 2v1'd, 3v1'd even on some days. This happened multiple times. If you want more stories, just comment below. Or in the Discord server if there's no comments. Or my Reddit. Oh my god, I have a Reddit that no one uses? Yes, I do. Self-promotion there, you know. While I'm self-promoting, I have a Twitch as well. Everything is in the description, by the way. Yeah. Well, quick self-promotion there. Yeah, so I was like, so, this is what we did. Me and the boys, we huddled up. We got in the corner with my sexy hair, you know. Yeah, so one of us, right, for the purpose of the story, we're going to call him Dave. His name isn't Dave, but I'm calling him Dave. Alright, Dave, anyway. He was like, so, we sent Dave out, right? So, he went and stole one of their shoes, because, like, for some reason, everyone at my school wears Crocs. So they went and stole one of their shoes. So while they were getting the shoes, one of our other people, they went and, like, got all their backpacks. So now we had their backpacks. And all the boys had their backpacks as well. And then, so they came at us. Well, I snuck around over the shelves again, right? I jumped down and then grabbed my backpack. And then, like, then they were all mad, like, nothing else really happened. And then the coach got here 5 minutes later, and it was normal practice, but I've never been able to forget about this. I've told a couple people this story before, but hey, might as well just tell everybody now. So yeah, that was my story. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like the video, subscribe, comment, join all of the stuff linked in the description, and yeah, thanks for watching. And I'm out. See ya.